Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. I was going to say something then, and I've forgotten what I was going to say. Okay, let's speak up a bit. Good evening, it is Monday, and I thought we'll have a live reading, another live reading. There's been like a helicopter outside. I don't know who they're looking for. In the sky, outside, in the area. Hey Shellbell, happy Monday to you. So interesting, and then I heard sirens. So I think they're trying to find somebody who's like hiding. What did they do? What are they hiding from? Hi Sherry, you can't stay long. You're heading out to an appointment. Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. It's coming through. I hope you have a lovely day. Whatever comes your way. Let's have some coffee. Cheers. The Ancient Italian Tarot. We'll have a look at these cards. They're in reverse. I just saw the Six of Cups. It was in reverse. You're not remembering what love is. I can't remember. It's in there somewhere. It's what you're made of. You're made of love. That coffee's made with double cream. Jersey, double cream. Okay, I'm taken to the island, Jersey. Tax-free. A tax-free island. Just across from Guernsey. I've been to Jersey. I've never been to Guernsey. I think if you like flowers, you would go to Guernsey. Anyway, I've got Jersey, double cream. There's a lot of cards there. We'll take them. Well, not too many, but it's quite a few. Shall I read them quickly? Okay, moving on. Now feeling balanced. Looking at the legacy. Better get there before the vampires get their hands on her. This is my opportunity. It's got to be done before Christmas. This is such a heavy burden to carry. How long can I carry on? Got to find the balance with my true love. With my counterpart. Because you counterbalance each other. Medicine. Okay, he's on the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. He's on the edge and he's got to do it quickly because the feminine here could offer her cup elsewhere. She may be already. There may be another suitor. This is panic coming in. Okay, Eight of Swords. This is an unfounded fear. It's just stories you're making up in your mind. Woo. Working in partnership with your counterpart. Hi Blue Sky. Hey Cynthia. You're playing some basketball with Belle. Just had to say hi. Oh my God. Sherry. Hi Cynthia. I'm only here for a bit. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done these lives. Because by doing the lives, it allows us to interact. Okay. That was a story. That came out quick. Basically, there's a masculine panicking. If he doesn't get his butt into gear, or if he doesn't buck up his ideas, get his butt into gear soon, then his legacy is going to be offered to somebody else. Yes, it's been a while. And there's the legacy. Do you want me to show you the cards of the story? I mean, it does help if you know the meaning of the cards. Six of Swords, moving on. Like to better days. Temperance. That's balancing the masculine, feminine energy. That was a clue about the counterbalancing each other. The masculine, looking at the legacy here, dangling in midair, thinking. And here she is. Now she's in this protective, sacred circle, but if you have a look at like the vultures, I call them vampires, energy vampires, people that would drain her. She is protected though, but well, he wants to be the protector, so she may be protected by the divine, but this is more about being protected by like a guy. Okay, so here's the opportunity. It was the arm that took me to Christmas. It's got to be done before Christmas. Cannot stand another Christmas. Oh, this is nice because I'm seeing visions now. And these are visions that you wouldn't give away to another man. Like going and choosing your Christmas tree and decorating the Christmas tree together with Christmas songs playing in the background. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Or your toes. I'm taken to like an Eskimo kiss. And then I'm taken to like mistletoe. And where shall we hang the mistletoe? Everywhere. Where shall we not hang the mistletoe? 10 of Wands, heavy burden to carry. That's a heavy burden. 6 of Pentacles, bringing in the balance, like in the physical. Divine will not do this for you. It's the same as the divine will balance things out, will bring balance, will bring order, just as the divine is protecting the feminine, but this is like physically protecting the feminine, physically bringing in the balance yourself. You can't expect the divine to do it all for you. Bringing in the balance, counterbalancing the energy here, all pointing to the legacy, 2 of Cups. True love. Divine union. He's like up, ready. He's got the wand. Why wait till Christmas if you're ready now? I mean, I'm sure you can still get your hands on some mistletoe, even if it is artificial. It's more about the meaning of it. Okay, and then I felt here actually more of the feminine's energy. So it's like just as he's about to make his move, but what if she's moved on? What if she's changed her contacts? Because the next card is, there's another masculine here, and there's that legacy there. You know what's coming through here? The energy of, you know, you might not want it, but there's the energy of not wanting anyone else to have it too. Unfounded fear. The 8 of Swords. And 3 of Pentacles. Working in partnership with like-minded people. people that like you. The bottom of the deck is that legacy. Now, it's a page energy, so he's got to send a message. Look at him with his puffball skirt on. I remember having one of them. When I was younger, back in the 80s. Okay, that's that then. It was nice and easy to read. Like the energy. Like fluent. Hi, Ski. Psychic Tarot. So Cynthia and Bear are playing basketball. Okay, I'm sending my... Oh, there she is. You love the mug? Cynthia, I'm sending my energy to come and play with you. I want to come and play basketball. I still could be good at netball. Same kind of thing, yeah? Actually more freedom, and I get to bounce the ball a bit. Like it. Patience and planning. You love the mug. I love the mug too. We was in search for Halloween mugs as oh, I can tell you because we went to TK Maxx, but I saw it called something else, and I only said to Emily the other day, is it called like TJ Maxx where you are? I said, is that like a fake like copy store? She went, no, that's what it's called in America. Is that correct? TJ Maxx? TK Maxx, we call it. And Emily loves to get her Halloween mugs. And I'm serious, this was just sitting, hanging on an arm. Divine Feminine. And we just looked at each other and she said, you have to get that one. I said, I do. I do. So cool. I have never, ever, ever seen a Divine Feminine mug. Yes, TJ Maxx. Okay. Well, TK Maxx. So that's where it come from. Now, I used to not like TK Maxx at all. It was just messy. But I've adjusted. And now I shop there. And I'm talking like for years. I just didn't really like the energy when I went in there. And it's a bit like Primark. If you know Primark. I don't do Primark. It's like when I walk into the store, it's too overwhelming. And I can do it for a little bit. And I'm only normally in there when I'm shopping with my daughters. And normally it's like, I've got to go. Get me out of here. I'll meet you outside. I've got to go. It's much more interesting outside the store. Anyway, so, yeah, TK Maxx. There may be one in store waiting for you. Okay, so let me read what Cynthia has put, because I think they're off on another adventure. Oh my goodness, okay. We're now going to the water on the scooter. On the scooter, come on, girly, we are living the life. The evening after work and school. Ah, yes, we were even kicking it. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. You can? Yes, you can. You were thinking kicking the ball? What, like, you would call that soccer? Would you call it football? Or is football rugby for you? Football is soccer for us. Or soccer is Same as football, but football's football, soccer. And then we've got rugby. Not I know much about them. Netball. Okay, right, next. Plus 28 today's, plus 28 today's. Interesting, the other day, all I had going through my mind was 70. And I'm like, why you keep telling me 70? 70 what? 70 days? 70 weeks? It wasn't 70 weeks, 70 days. There's not a horror movie with that in, is it? About something about 70 days. Okay, so 40 days. We know that one's relevant. 40 days, like in the desert. Alone. It's like being in solitude where you go crazy. Have you put yourself there for 70 days? Is it 70 days until Christmas? I really don't know. 70 days anyway. Well, I imagine it's like 66 now. That seems to be the number for the day. I've just done some baking. I've baked banana cheesecake. I'm not sure how it's going to come out. But I had to adjust the recipe. And instead of putting 80 grams of icing sugar, I chose to put 66 grams of icing sugar. Okay, let's get back to Cynthia's message. So it's plus 28 today. It's hot here today. Yes, in South America, we call it winners or marshals. But if you cross the border into the US, it is TJ Maxx. With one X or two? I think ours has two. It might not, but you got to remember I didn't really pay it much attention. Okay, so TJ Maxx, or winners or marshals. That's like Walmart with Asda, our supermarket, but I don't think it's owned by Walmart anymore. Your Walmarts need a day trip. That's like a day out. You have a lot of choice. Okay. Shelly, I'm going to run. Have a great evening. Catch you soon. Catch you soon, darling. Say hi to Angus for me. Take care. Okay. Oh, in Florida, what's it called? Blue sky in Florida? Bills. We used to have a department store called Bills. Not where I live now, but most places are shutting down, aren't they? Cynthia, let me hear this Bible passage. Genesis 53. Is it chapter 50, verse 3? I think so. Where the Egyptians mourned for Jacob for 70 days. Thank you. Okay, so where the Egyptians... I don't have my glasses with me and I don't know why. Because you've taken them downstairs. I know. Okay, you can do this. Where the Egyptians mourned for Jacob for 70 days after his embalming. Okay, now before we go on to Psalm 90:10, the embalming, do you think he was embalmed with... Are they all embalmed with the same? Because I believe Jesus was embalmed with, was it myrrh and aloe vera? I believe. That's just what comes to mind. Aloe vera. Psalm 90:10. Where the... What does this say? Psalmist describes the typical human lifespan as 70 years, or 80 for those who are strong. The 70 weeks prophecy in Daniel 9. Oh, I didn't mention the weeks, did I? Days, or did I say months? Anyway, sorry. Let's get back to the prophecy in Daniel 9 is not about days, but rather 77s or sets of 7 years. I was born in 77. A total of 490 years. Okay, interesting. What I was taken for by that, which is a conversation I've with many people who talk about retirement, okay, and this patience and planning. So we're living longer. Agreed? We're living longer. And the stronger and more resilient you are, you don't let the system get you down, you're going to live longer. I mean, it's known that the one thing that centurions have in common, those that live to be over 100, what they have in common is they're not registered to a doctor. They don't have a doctor. Okay, so they didn't worry about illness. But let's just rewind. And when retirement age was set, it was because it was set at that age because your lifespan afterwards wasn't for long. Let's say to 70. And as we're living longer, it's like that benchmark hasn't really shifted that much. So let's say the average age of living now is 88. You know, you should be prepared to be working up until like you're 80. Now, I don't plan on retiring. I don't see how I can retire this. It's just, it depends what you look at as being retirement. I suppose it depends how stressful your job is and whether you're counting down the days of retirement. Anyway, so the first part of your life, say under 50. So I'm still in the first part of my life. Preparing to execute the second part. Pronounced, bells, I think. Sorry, Blue Sky. I called it bills. So that's interesting that you put about the age, because that's what triggered that thought pattern. Where the Egyptians mourned for Jacob for 70 days after his embalming, spoke about that. Psalm 90:10, 100. Add them together. Okay. When I say to people, like, I'm good to go till like I'm 111, like they look shocked and as if that would be the worst thing for them. And I think they're already expecting like them to be decrepit, disabled. I don't know. I tell people, you don't have to die of an illness, you know. You can choose not to. You could choose just to go to bed and say, okay, this is it. See you later, everyone. Look for the signs. I'll still be here in spirit. Some people don't think they're even going to make it past 70. I feel the youngest and most energetic that I've ever felt, and it seems to be getting better. So what is it that creates the aging process? Your thoughts? Your shitty expectations? Let's carry on. Thanks for that, Cynthia. So where the psalmist describes the typical human lifespan as 70 years, or 80 for those who are strong and want to go on. Okay, we said our goodbyes to Sherry. 88. 88. That number's been coming up, hasn't it, as well? So we've got patience and planning. I'm not sure where this reading's going. Should we read this? They say that most people don't find their vocation until they're like over 50. I look at it as being like, you know, the so-called midlife crisis. Is that what they call it? A midlife crisis. It's a midlife transition. Okay, take a look at the first half of your life. What don't you like? What are you going to change? And instead, some would say, well, this is what I've been dealt. And can't change things now. Said who? Said whom? This is a real good time to be preparing for that second part. That's what I'm planning. Is something that's going to be enjoyable. My own little baby that I can be part of until the end of my time. And planning that, in my mind, it's like I've got this planned. Ideally, it'd be nice for 50, 55 beforehand. The fact is, I'm planning. I'm not planning for retirement. I'm planning the second half of my life. And I've got a hot flush coming on. Oh, what was that fell down? Just like the little menopause phase, it will pass. I think people blame them two things, actually, for a lot. Midlife crisis, use it as an excuse. Without having a midlife crisis. Because normally people don't really make much change. They just like panic, freak out, and then go back to being depressed. Because when you panic and freak out, and people can sense that, they sense changes on the horizon. And if you make changes, it affects their life. And it might affect their life like negatively to start with, but it will affect your life positively. Maybe not to start with. Anyway. The reason I said that is because my parents splitting up. And it wasn't until like my dad was like 90, 89, 90, we started having these really deep discussions. And he said to me, I don't really know what happened between me and your mum, but something happened when she went through the change. So that was it. That was all he said. Something happened when she went through the menopause, which wasn't long after I was born. I was born. I was going to say how old I was. Like, newborn. My mum was 41 when she had me, and she went through the menopause not long after. And my earliest memories are waking up in a bed next to my mum. My dad slept in the little box room. I don't ever remember them being in a relationship, my parents, although they lived in the same house. And that changed when I was about 6. So, yeah, not sure what happened now. Patience and planning. But it did shift our lives. My mum went on to be a very charitable person. She was very charitable. So she had groups of people that were single parents to start with, and then people that were just lonely and wanted friendships. And yeah, she'd have her own groups. She was always involved in something. And she went on to find true love. Later on in life, it lasted a couple of years because he was poorly when they met, but she decided to stick with him. That was a lovely connection, but she received that quite a bit later on in life. Well, how old would I have been? At 19. So when I was about 18, 17, 18 is when she met him. And bearing in mind, you know, she split up with my dad, or my dad split up with her, or whatever happened. Like when I was about 6. But my dad, he remarried when I was 11. And that was a very nice, quiet, like, environment. They loved each other's company. They used to work together in the mornings. This is my dad and my stepmom. And they used to have a little cleaning job together. And they go out for drives and day trips. And I used to love going to visit them at the weekends, because we'd go out on day trips. Or my favourite would be going around little villages that would open up their gardens, and you could just walk around and look at other people's gardens. Those were the days. So, at the beginning, I spoke about, I saw the 6 of Cups in reverse, and like, it's, you don't remember what love is. You do. Hello, do you remember me? You know, I'm asked that quite a lot, but I do speak to a lot of people. Do I remember you? How would I remember you? Can you give me a reminder? Hello, do you remember me? I've got the Lover's Oracle. It says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. You have chatted before. We shall become reacquainted. If you have chatted before, I've not done a live for about 4 months. But welcome back. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I feel like I've got a lump in my throat. Okay. Coffee? Cheers. Okay, I'm going to read this patience and planning card. That'll be the day when I die. Oh, that will be the day when you say goodbye. What are the lyrics to that song? Okay. Would you like to know what this card says? I'm taken to like 2 pillars of strength. I'm going through the seasons. It says, good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. I like those love hearts and all those little emojis coming up now. I'm a sucker for an emoji. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. And what are the most valuable things that you have to offer? Your thoughts, your ideas, and your organised plans. What's next? Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say. Give me a chance to shuffle them first. I'll have a look and see what the top card is. Shapeshifter. We had that card yesterday. Transform and or take note of intuitive messages. Supermoon. Transform and unveil your gifts. Drum, dream and journey. We keep having this card that comes out because I remember. We get this reading wrapped up soon. Journey inwards. Just because my throat's becoming extremely blocked, so we can call it a day. Journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. Page number 122. In shamanic traditions in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognised as the main tool used by medicine men and women. So I'm taken now to the quick message that came out at the beginning of this live. I mentioned medicine. Okay. In shamanic traditions, in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognised as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality. Praise the Lord. Hi, Elle. How are you doing? I just felt like praising the Lord in that way. I'm very well, thank you. You are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surround you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. What's coming through is at the beginning, it was like I said, that's unfounded fear. But you may have had insight into what it will look like, what it will feel like to have lost your love. Let's leave it there. Well, first of all, I'm going to get you a message from heaven, and then we're going to quickly see what Bob Ross wants to say. Why not? Why not indeed? And then we'll call it a day. Where am I from? I'm from England. You're from India. Where else is everybody else from? We're the kids in America. Whoa. And Canada, I think. We have. My name is Lucy. Believe in yourself and your abilities. We believe in you. A seagull. What's coming through is where the pigeon is not protected, the seagull is. In this country, the seagull is protected, but the pigeon is not. 28. You can do it. You have all the skills you need to complete the task ahead, so just go for it. That came out in this morning's reading. Just go for it. Or was it last night? It would have been last night's reading. Last night's live. Just go for it. Breathe in confidence as you take on exciting new challenges. You are as good as everyone else. If not, better. Your loved ones say, we are proud of you. Go and make it happen. Bob. How do I get into the box? I can sing lots of songs. I wasn't taking requests at the moment though. So, they just kind of come out. Divine's Jukebox. The Dead Tree. The Snow. Any Christmas song? Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun, having fun. 'Tis the season for love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, we've got the darkness. But there is a clearing now. Okay, we shall read this card. It's like there's a cozy little log cabin here. It's like it just needs some light to bring it to life. And you can pop some lights around the Christmas tree, and it doesn't matter if it's outside, lights go up, all your baubles around here. Put some lights up around here. Light up the sky. Okay. The darkness. Oh, I believe in a thing called love. What they call the darkness. I believe in a thing called love. That's the wrong book. Please check. No voice. What do you mean? That you don't like my singing? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm sure that you guys can hear. Can you guys, apart from Raj, can you guys hear me all right? Raj, check your settings, or maybe this message is just not on your frequency. It might not be for you to hear. My voice is very clear. Well, thank the Lord for that, because I've gone out and purchased a brand new phone. Just for this reason, so that I can talk to you guys live. Enough of your nonsense now, Raj. Are you just attention seeking? It's like, why does it always have to be my issue? Maybe the issue's their side. The darkness. L. Would you like to tell me why that question is relevant? I'm just inquisitive. I'm just curious. Darkness like the Legends movie with Tom Cruise. Oh yes, that movie. Legend. That was quite deep, wasn't it? And Miami what? Sarah? 1984. Oh. Yes, she married. I'm not. I am. I'm not. I never got divorced. But the husband isn't alive. Not in this realm, anyway. So, I'm not married to you, Blue Sky, in your dreams. I'm married to myself. The darkness. Some of Bob Ross's most compelling paintings were dark, starting with a black canvas and then filled with deep blues, reds and purples. Bob understood there must be both dark and light, good and bad. You've got to have opposites, dark and light and dark, continually in a painting. If you have light on light, you have nothing. If you have dark on dark, you basically have nothing. It's like in life. You've got to have a little sadness once in a while, so you know when the good times come. The darkness teaches us patience and encourages us to hold on a little longer until light is added to the canvas. Can you hold on for one more day? Hold on for one more day. Now here's a very beautiful lady who's just graced us with her presence, Moon Cookie. Hello to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. How have you spent that? Extension. I like it. You could just call us the channel of lovers. We're okay, Moon Cookie. But thank you for putting the whole title. I know that you're thrilled. I'm so happy, thrilled to catch you alive. alive and kicking. You're thrilled to catch me live, aren't you, Moon Cookie? So excited, look. She's so excited. I'm on my break, okay, of 5 minutes. How is everyone? I miss you all dearly. Cheers. Cheers, Moon Cookie. I miss you too, darling. I don't know what the time is here. I think it's gone 9 o'clock. I'm not sure I'm going to get these lives in where it can accommodate you during your non-working, waking hours. We'll figure something out. You're here, right now, which is marvellous. Moon Cookie, darling, I do hope you are keeping well. Taking good care of you. Why are we fighting? What do you mean we're fighting? Who's fighting? I'm not sure what that meant. What happened? Why did Elle, I don't know, say something? Oh my goodness, what have I done now? I just pushed something. Okay. Blue sky. What's with the language? Is this due to me saying in your dreams? I don't know you from Adam, do I? You can't claim marriage just because you say, sorry, free will. Because I'm not sure what all that is about. Moon Cookie, I'm going back to Moon Cookie because she's only got 5 minutes. Less now. I am well, healthy, and a positive state of mind, body and spirit. Arms wide open, waiting to receive, ready to receive. That sounds perfect. I just heard the song with arms wide open. I was going to say sing it for me, Moon Cookie, but we're not on a video call, are we? Like just one-to-one. Arms wide open. The human gift. Okay. Right. Are we all good? With arms wide open by Creed. I thought that said with greed. Are we all good on the channel? Awesome. Okay, right. Let's finish off this reading because I'm not sure what's gone on. I'm not really over keen on some of that I've read, but I could be misunderstanding. So, okay, let's get nothing misunderstood. I'm not married. I'm not married to Blue Sky. Let's put it that way. No matter what they claim. I have never had a video call or a reading, a discussion, like one-on-one with them. And so that's that. Let's get that clear. Bridging the gap to connections. I have followed you for years on and off again. You always pop up when I need to hear a message. It is always on time. That's really good. I am like proper hot flushing here. That's really good. When that happens, bridging the gap. Well, let's see if I can get this reading wrapped up. That's the only thing with lives, is when I do start to interact, I want to whistle, Moon Cookie. Whistle while I work. I just feel extremely warm. Okay, Moon Cookie, you can maybe go back and listen, because I'm going to wrap up this reading now. We're done. I've been on for 55 minutes. And what was I saying? When I'm not on a live, it's just me, myself and I. I don't interact, but we're going to call it a night. I will speak to you guys soon. Take care. Much love. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad that we've got everything clear. Little troublemakers. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.